Righty folks, welcome back. We are at the greatest school of all time, and Paul actually was agreeing with me earlier. This is Rondebosch, Oakdale.
I said it's a nice place, I didn't say the greatest school of all time.
You're right, I'm putting words in his mouth, but we are at Rondebosch at the Old Boys Centre, so thank you very much to the OBU for letting us use it. We really appreciate it. I'm here today with Paul Villiers, proper rugby player, prospect, junior Boks captain. We'll get into that, a little bit of leadership, and playing for the Stormers at the moment, which is really cool. Just come off a nice tough session. After a tough couple of results, but as we're saying, that's rugby. Paul, thanks very much for joining me, bro. I appreciate it.
Thanks for having me, Robbie. It's been a long time.
It's been a long time.
We struggled to get to each other.
I've been hacking Paul. I've been like,
finally,
please, like I can imagine it must have been a bit one of those, like, again, he's asking me, let me just do it so it gets off my back.
Yeah, finally, let's get it out of the way. I'm joking. Thanks, Robbie. Thanks for having me.
No, of course, but it's going to be good. I think the start of everything, or anything good, always starts with a couple of jokes. Now, I've got a couple lined up for you, but I wonder, have you got anything lined up for me, jokes-wise?
I'm not actually a man of jokes, but I've got one, so you have to appreciate it.
I have to, yeah. Mine are terrible.
And please don't laugh if it's not funny.
Okay.
Don't laugh. Yeah, you're going to make me feel bad, so don't laugh. Okay, so what did the one nut say to the other nut while it was chasing him? I'm a cashew.
Okay, I like that. That's good. Okay, my one is, and please don't laugh if it's not funny. Which animal has the largest chest? A zebra.
Okay, that's good. Not the funniest one, but it's good.
It's clever.
Okay. Why do cows go dancing?
Why?
To show off their moves.
Strong.
Agricultural school background.
Yeah, I like that.
Through, yeah?
It's a good.
I've got another cow joke here.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Last one.
I've got one more for you. What do you call an Italian hooker?
Like a hooker.
Like a hooker, you know, like a
rugby hooker. Like
no, lady of the night.
Okay, lady hooker. Okay.
A prostitute.
That's good. Should I tell you the last one?
Yeah, tell me the last one. Save me from mine.
So it's another cow joke. What do you call a cow that plays the guitar? A musician. That's one too many.
Okay. A couple of cow jokes there. I like it. You're giving off your agricultural background.
I just have to brought it in. We're in the Rondebosch Old Boys Centre. Yeah. I think Oakdale and Rondebosch is playing each other first game of the.
I think so.
Year.
Yeah.
So
should be good.
Just
got a prediction for us.
Definitely are going Oakdale.
Is it?
We got them last year, probably again. Normally at the start of the season, all our athletes is gone.
Okay.
So on the wings, we're a bit like thin. But I'm definitely going Oakdale. 12 points.
Ooh.
This game, we got a good year. We say
is it a good year this year?
We say that every year.
Was your year also a good year?
I actually think it's our grade 8s. I think we set a good example for them back in the day. So
nice.
I think they're a good team.
A good team. Chat us through your time at Oakdale. Like you said, you were from George, which I actually didn't know. So I obviously did my research. And then Oakdale Primary, and then Oakdale. Tell us your time there at Oakdale.
No, lovely. Yes, I think back and I can only think of memories. I think some of my best mates are still the guys I met at Oakdale. Stayed together. The thing is, I think you just do everything together. For 5 years, you stay together. You play rugby together. You go to school together. You walk down the streets to get to the school. It's early morning training. It's late night chats. So I flippin' loved it. I would do it all over again.
What does an average day look like at Oakdale for a student? Excuse me, I'm a bit naive to it because I went to obviously Rondebosch, not an agricultural school. I can imagine there's quite a few misconceptions to attend in an agricultural school or not.
I think it's very comparison between all the boys' schools. I don't think the agricultural school takes it. Maybe it's focusing on the agricultural, but I think the boys' school and the boarding school makes a big difference. We 95% of the boys is in race and stay together. I think that's the thing that makes it special. But then you guys will know, the boys' school, just that aspect brings something much different. Put a lot of boys together and it's chaos, but like a chaos. But I think average day, I would say, wake up in the morning, early morning. It's out of town, so it's on a farm. Sometimes you hear the tractors go past the window. But you wake up, you go for breakfast, come back, put on your school clothes, go to school. It's pretty hot in Riversdale there down Oakdale.
This time of the year would be
tough. It's like in a hollow, like there's no wind blowing there. But go to school, come back, go to training, study a bit. It's hard to get the boys in the study hall, but you have to. Train rugby, get back, dinner, and then just chill. Study again.
Pretty standard.
Pretty standard, yeah. I think there's a misconception about like agricultural schools, guys going to actually the dairy and helping on the farm. You can.
Yes.
And that's there's guys that really wants to be a part of that, and they make it available for you. So if you're a guy that wants to be a part of that, we've got sheep, we've got the dairy, we've got a lot of aspects we plant. So if you want to be a part of that, you just make yourself available and you can experience all of that stuff.
It's pretty cool. Actually, when I was like 5 or 6, my mom grew up on a farm. It's just a family farm. Just before Musselwhite, so not so far from Riversdale. I used to get up 4, 5 in the morning and go milk the cows. You wouldn't have thought. Ended up at Rondebosch.
I wouldn't have thought.
Never.
If I get you like this now, I choose. No, I'm joking. But it was a lovely time.
It was good.
Yeah.
Do you think that molded sort of your leadership? So obviously you captained the junior Boks, and we'll get into all of that, but being at an all boys school, always around your friends, and having to get guys in the study hall. I'm sure you were first in, last out.
Yeah, I was.
But do you think that sort of...
maybe. I wouldn't say that's the only thing. But I always got the opportunity there to be a leader, and obviously I wasn't the only leader, but I got the opportunity there to also be a captain of the school, and in school be a leadership, a prefect, whatever. So that definitely helped me and made me learn a lot. So I'm still learning a lot in playing, in watching all the guys, other captains, how they do stuff. So, but I definitely had an influence on what type of leader I am now.
Chat us through your time at the junior Boks. It was a successful time, and you obviously played with some guys, or like most of the guys have pretty much gone on in a pretty short space of time to hire, I suppose, franchise rugby. How did you enjoy that? What was the environment like? Like, I'm sure you're based out of Stellenbosch, not a bad little spot to be based.
I think that's where I kind of made my decision to go full out on the rugby. Before that, I was I studied at Stellenbosch as well, so I was very 50-50 open-minded about the thing. But I think the first year junior Boks, it went pretty well. That was the year where we went to Italy, where we played in that Six Nations thing, where we were only South African in the Six Nations teams. And it was quite we won convincingly all the teams. So I really enjoyed that, and I think that's where the change of came in. I enjoyed my rugby back then. I decided this is what I want to do. And then the next year, also being part of the junior Boks, a bit of a harder, obviously, the road we had to follow. We still got the bronze and stuff, but I enjoyed it a lot, and I the environment and stuff. They obviously prepare you to be used to anything that's bigger than that. Hopefully the Boks, obviously senior rugby, they do prepare you for that. You train hard. Being Stellenbosch was pretty nice.
Or just 1 or 2 distractions?
Yeah, 1 or 2 distractions. The Akker and our cops of browsers there. But no, it was really nice. So we trained flipping hard, but then also we had time to enjoy it off field as well over the weekends.
It's important, eh?
It's important.
You got to build connections.
Balance.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Why did you enjoy why did that tournament stand out for you that you enjoyed? Like, what was it about it that you enjoyed?
The first one, no?
Yeah.
I think
that you decided, cool, maybe.
I think because we had the flippin' good team, from the team, I think 5 or 6 guys are already Boks now.
Who's that? So, wait, I'm gonna go through.
No, it's fine. The Ron Venter is a Bok.
Yes.
Cameron Anakum is a Bok.
Yeah.
Sasha's a Bok. Kainen wasn't there. He was injured. But he would have been there if he wasn't injured.
Yes.
He's also there. Okay, Suleiman is on the Lyman camp, but he's not a Bok. Okay, 3 or 4.
Yeah,
but you get what I mean.
Yeah.
We had a pretty solid team, and we won all the teams convincingly. I think so. I really had the opportunity to not go into a game really stressing, knowing I have to do my job and knowing I have to be at my best.
Yes.
But we didn't stress a lot because we were so good. And that's also where I like change a bit my mindset of going into games, try to find a balance between being so serious, because I think I'm quite serious, but I worked a lot on myself, like getting that balance between being serious but also enjoying it.
Yeah.
And also that year I wasn't like in a leadership role, so then I also had the opportunity to sit back and actually like see what's going on and just play my game, not worry too much about what's going on, just play. I think that's what made it so enjoyable. The next year there was obviously a bit more pressure. We had the World Cup here in South Africa. It didn't go so well, so like as soon as that happens it's just more pressure, and obviously it gets passed down. But still learned a lot. Do
you feel like, so when you said in the first show you didn't have that leadership role, so there's like you sort of just step back and watch, you sort of followed a path of leadership, like under 21 you captain, if I'm not mistaken, a province, so you had that pressure as well. You guys ended up winning that. It was also a good side, really good, like golden generation. I think actually if you think of golden generation in province rugby, you'd probably think sort of Kitsoff, France, that era. It's now
and
like,
now it's like again we won it now 2 times in a row. I think we're going for a third year definitely. So
do you think now that so now you're out of a leadership role, but you're in the Stormers setup, sort of an understudy to Dion, from what I've heard, is that allowing you now also just to look back, like sort of step back and enjoy just being
100%.
20-something and 100%. Playing lekker rugby in front of a sold-out DHL?
No, it's definitely like you're saying. Obviously I'm a bit younger now, but for us young guys, yes, Robbie, we like check the older guys, what they do, how they talk, when they open their mouth, we're listening. And I'm still growing as a player, I'm still growing off the field as a leader. If I get the opportunity one day, I love to be in a leadership role, but then I also want to be able to like play my game and be the best version of myself and be a leader. So I think being that, like, I enjoy it a lot to just play now. But I don't want that leadership to take that away from me.
Yes.
If I'm in a leadership role, it takes that ability of me just to enjoy it and play away from me. But I think that will develop, and it's already been changed a lot.
And what's it been like, sort of working under Dion? He's like, from what I've observed, he's sort of a guy who's like obviously takes his rugby seriously and he's a good rugby player. But like still has that amateur rugby side to him, where like he actually enjoys sort of the amateur, like olden sort of generation of it. Like surely it's nice to learn from a guy like that, where it's like, just we may have lost to the Bulls in the last minute, but you know, like they still, I guess, have a beer. I don't know. I'm sort of 100%. Talking out of my bum here, but
I think a traditional, like old school. Be there on the field, been there, done that, but also can come down and sit next to me and say, well, but maybe look at this, or but I'm privileged to have a guy like him above me and be compared a bit to him. Just to be like half the players would be flipping awesome. But so I do learn a lot from him, and it is nice to sit, and also I said now I look at everyone, but especially to look at him, how he operates on the field, how he operates off the field, how he takes a loss, how he takes a win, all that stuff.
What stood out to you about Dion Ferry that you've observed, if anything?
He's definitely has a aura when he's around, when he's in the team. Guys do listen when he speaks. You can see when Dion is there versus when he's not there. I haven't played a game where Dion has not played. I think I made my debut without Dion at Harlequins overseas, and then when we came back to South Africa, he actually played that game when I played. But I could see there's a difference. Just just for him being there, it changed like the way we think underneath the poles, or mindset before game, after loss, maybe it's going well.
And you speak about sort of the guys that you're with in the junior Boks, a group of 4 of them, and now gone on to play for the Boks. You've sort of followed like the natural progression of a rugby player, right? So like the age group stuff, then Stormers, which I often find it's a really nice sort of journey. So it hasn't been like junior Boks straight to Boks. Watching those guys, did you have to remain patient, sort of like? or like trust the process of, okay, I'm going to get there?
I think it's easy, or it's like it's hard not to compare yourself with guys you played with and now they like above you or playing box.
Yeah.
But there is stages where it's harder than others, especially when you're not playing. At least when you play, you know, like you have a influence on your own game and how other people see you. So it is hard not to compare. I try to remind myself all the time, like, just be calm, just be patient. And stuff have been happening, so I can't complain. Usually when that happens, I look back to like where I was 8 weeks ago or 2 months ago. I mean, when you asked me the first time for the podcasting, I know this is 6th time now.
Yeah, so 16th.
The first time when you asked me, I haven't even played for the Stormers yet.
Yeah.
So stuff happens quickly, and you can actually make a mistake if you compare too quickly and not patient enough. But it is easier said than done.
So, I think, as I say, like, comparison is a thief of joy.
Yeah.
And, like, you're so happy now. Like, if you think about like 2 years ago to have made your Stormers debut, I mean, like, it's the same like with me in my career. It's like, you wish 2 years ago you probably wish you could have been where you are now, but like when you are now, you're not.
You don't realize it.
Yeah.
And it's natural, I think.
Yeah, I think
we're rugby players and we're human. We want more. We want better. If I would have said no, I'm fine where I am at the moment, then I probably should have stopped playing rugby. So it's normal to like keep on pushing for the next thing and keep pushing the next guy above you. But you also have to, in that hindsight, you have to be patient and trust the process. Cliche.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But the cliche is always bloody true. Which is the worst part. It's like, trust it, okay, but like, what is the process?
Yeah.
I wanted to pick up on what you said about sort of after that first junior Bok tournament, you then decide, okay, this is where now I want to play sort of professional.
Yeah.
Why was that? Why? Previously it was like not really on the cards. It's sort of like, if it doesn't happen, or if it happens, it happens.
I think it's simple. I played well. Yeah. And I realized that I can actually, like, I always believed in it and I always wanted to play rugby. But out of school, it was more mindset of going, I know I have to study. The focus was like 50-50, but more onto I thought out of school I'll take the Marties route, play Marties for 3, 4, 5 years, then maybe get a contract. Well, I was contracted, but junior contracted. And then stuff like I played well the first year, and then obviously you chat and you hear from the senior coaches and stuff. So I think that's when I realized, like, I have to take this opportunity now and just go full out for it.
And go, like, give it a crack.
Yeah, because when you go full out, you put stuff aside. Yeah. I had to decide not to go the full-time student thing anymore. But I'm happy that I did it now. Looking back at it.
So did you finish your studies?
I'm still busy studying, but I'm doing it online now.
Oh, okay, nice.
Yeah, but first I was in Res.
Which Res?
In Dagbreek, the best one in Stellenbosch.
Right. That Res life is something proper. Eh?
Yeah.
I didn't go.
But I'm glad I had that year.
Yeah.
And actually experienced that and met a lot of people.
I'm sure you still got friends?
Have contact with. Say again?
I'm sure you still got friends from there?
A lot of friends. I'm actually still staying there, eh?
Really?
I'm staying in Dagbreek in Stellenbosch. I can't leave that place. It's too nice. But you've also stayed there until like...
Yeah, I was there for a while. I was considered a professional student.
But that's great.
And I was living the dream, bro. Now back in Cape Town. Actually, I was chatting to a mate.
You're missing Stellies, no?
Yeah, lots. Like, I've got a night in me in Stellenbosch this weekend, I think. I've got to go.
You got to go.
The bugs bit me, and I think I'm going to make the trip. Go to Gino's from 2 o'clock.
Okay. And then, what's your route? And
I don't travel
the
far.
Afrikaans and the English is a bit different, eh?
I think it starts similar.
It starts at a rustige, a Gino's, the Akker, browse, but then from there, like, you split a bit.
It almost forks, like guys are going to like the Lapa and then...
or Fool's Gold. Or,
yeah, I'm not a Fool's Gold guy.
Oh, you're not?
No. I'm more like my student days I used to go out on random nights. It was a Tuesday. But it's karaoke night at class.
So that's the best, they say.
So it's good. It's good, especially when I'm up there singing. Yeah, you've never been, or
I've never been.
It's just to not catwalk. What's it called?
What, New Bar?
New Bar.
Yeah.
New Bar's good fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good fun. Which I would start at Gino's.
They should just change their playlist a bit.
It's been
going on for, I think.
Yeah. Like there is new music out there. Like they could probably add
change it up a bit.
Yeah. I've got some riddles for you, but not like really. I've come up with them. So if you get it wrong, like don't feel bad because I've probably actually got it wrong.
I've seen that stuff with the emojis.
Yeah, the emoji game.
That's actually quite cool.
Yeah, we didn't. There's only so many.
Next time you can bring up the emoji.
Yeah, something different though. So this is about your teammates, but you got to guess who it is. Okay. And excuse my reading.
Is it now Stormers?
Yeah. Okay. It just feels a bit cringe because it's written in like a poem thing. So just.
In a poem?
Not a poem. Yeah, reading poems to Paul. Okay. So I stand 6'3". I'm built like a tank. At 32, I climbed rugby's ranks. Sorry, let me restart.
How tall is 6'3"?
Tallish.
Okay.
I mean, that doesn't answer your question at all.
Okay.
Okay, wait.
For the rhyme.
Just shorter than me.
Huh?
Just shorter than me.
Okay.
Stand?
Just taller than me.
So why do you put it in if it doesn't matter?
No, it does matter.
Oh, it does matter.
Yeah.
Okay.
I stand 6'3" and I built like a tank. At 32, I've climbed rugby's ranks. From Boerland's fields to the world stage, over 60 times I've worn the green and gold with pride. I debuted young. In 2013 I rose to the highs and lows. I've held my pose. World Cup wins, a champion's fate. In green and gold I dominate. Who am I?
Yo. 32.
30.
Around the world.
Yeah. At 6'3", I'm built like a tank. At 32, I've climbed rugby's ranks. From Boerland's field to the world stage, over 60 times I've won the green and gold with pride. I debuted young. In 2013, I rose. Through the highs and lows, I've held my pose. World Cup wins, a champion's fate. In green and gold, I dominate. Who am I?
Do you know?
Say it?
I'm going to guess you said.
No,
His teammates. His teammates.
Yeah, then I won't know.
It's obviously a forward.
Mm-hmm.
But Kutsi never played for Boerland.
So he's not from Boerland. Doesn't play for Boerland, but he is from the Boerland.
So he's from Paul.
Maybe. Yeah.
Yeah. Is it France?
France.
Is it France?
Yeah.
I thought France would have more than 60 caps for the Boks.
France 6'3".
Chaps, I'm just going off Google
Your
here.
stats is a bit wrong there.
6'3", is he?
No, he's got more than 60 caps. I'm not complaining about that. Like, I think he's the same. Like, yeah. But
Has he got more than
But
60?
I think he's got more than 60 caps.
We can Google it in the background while we do the next one.
Sort it out there. That's
Okay.
a good one.
Yeah,
I had to think. I know it's a prop, but then the Boerland got me.
Yeah.
From Boerland got me. Yeah.
Okay, just a bit of clarity. Okay, that's fine. Maybe this one's a bit more clear. I weigh 100 kilos and my journey is unique. I late debut for the Boks, but my spirit's not weak. My career... Yeah. There we go. How many caps has he got?
76.
Yeah.
But that is Wikipedia, so it could be wrong.
Well, it's not wrong. Over 60 times. 76 is over 60.
Over 60.
Okay.
Saved there. Thought about that.
He's got safe.
Yeah, he's gone safe.
Yeah, well, a bit too safe. Okay, last one. So you got Dion Ferry there. And you did a late debut for the Boks, okay. That gave it away.
Yeah.
Okay. I weigh 92 kilos with skill that's supreme. From the Western Cape, I've chased my dream. At a young age, I made history with pride. A versatile player, bringing flair to the side. I wore maroon where I first found my way. I played alongside family, learning to play. With the Boks and the Stormers, I've made my name today. My pace, vision and power put others to shame. The future ahead, I'm ready to rise. Who am I?
Is it Damien?
Damien.
Yeah.
What gave it away?
First, when you said, what's the start about young?
At a young age, I made history with
maybe
pride.
it's Sasha, but when you said I wore the maroon, then I know it's
So maroon gave it away.
Yeah.
Okay. I've got something to bring up with you. Why is it that you're not on Rugby 25?
Am I not?
No.
I took the pictures.
Did you?
Yeah.
Because I wanted to get your ratings, and I wanted you to like react to your ratings on Rugby 25, and I couldn't find you.
We were in London, we were taking the pictures. There was like 30 cameras on you.
Really?
Yeah.
Because I had like...
Maybe it's better for me not to be on there now, because I've seen some of those.
Have you seen Tim Swill's...
Yeah, he's like the top player.
Yeah, top player. Let's see what you would... What would you rate yourself?
I rate myself.
So if you had a Rugby 25 card, what do you think your strength would be?
I think my strength will be like 89.
89?
Yeah.
Okay. Why would you say? Is that like strength in the gym, or is that like farm
I think that's like strength in the gym.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are your stats in the gym? I know this is a very nosy question, but are you strong in the gym?
I'm quite strong, I think. I would like, when we bench, I'll bench like 130 for 3 reps.
Oh, okay, cool. All right, I think I did.
Well, that will be like our training. Like when we train, we'll be, what's that, 92 maybe strength.
Yeah, that's
Is that a bit higher?
That's strong.
But yeah, anyway, I think there's guys that's stronger than me. So let's say 90.
Okay. 90 is good.
Yeah, 90 is good. Yeah.
Speed?
Speed.
You're
like,
not slow.
I'm not
You're
slow,
definitely not slow.
but I'm also not the fastest.
Yeah, okay.
So let's
true.
say like 93, 92.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's your 20 meter? Have you got a
Yo, no, I can't.
You
Not
can't.
alive, I tell you now.
tackling?
I think my tackling is good. Like a 96.
96.
Yeah.
Strong passing?
I think my passing is also one of my strongest points.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
I threw a for this weekend, which maybe people's not going to agree with me. But no, I was passing like 94, 95.
94. And then if you had to have one attribute, like
a special power.
Yeah.
For rugby.
Yeah. Like if you could add an attribute to your card.
I think you're between speed and strength. I think speed. I think speed in our game is very important. I think it's also getting more important. Like rules is changing to like, if you've got more speed, normally it helps you.
Yeah, for sure.
But strength as well, so it's a hard one.
You just have both.
Both.
Give me both.
But give me a half.
Yeah. And if it wasn't rugby, what would it be?
I think I would actually then be like in a business, like kind of.
Yeah. Anything in particular that interests you?
Investments. That's
Okay.
what I'm studying now.
Okay.
But I would also like to one day be like more in a managing role. If it can be like that. Obviously, it's not like you have to work for that.
Yeah.
But in a managing role of a business or something.
Nice. CEO.
CEO maybe. Or
CFO.
maybe. Whatever.
Yeah. Director. Everything. Just give.
Yeah. Like you can't just choose that, huh?
Yeah. It'll work a little bit,
Otherwise,
but
everybody would have been a CEO or director. Or
yeah.
whatever.
So let's chat a little bit before we wrap up, because I know obviously time is
Traffic back to
and
studies.
traffic. Yeah. Let's chat like briefly. We don't want to get too into it, obviously, because in the season, so sort of in the teacup at the moment. But Stormers, 2 difficult results. But I think it's how many games of the season now? 13 played.
11.
11.
Yeah, I think we still got like 8 left.
8 left.
That's a lot.
Yeah, a lot. Exactly like that. I think that's the point I'm trying to get at.
6 left.
6 left.
Yeah.
There's a tour
7
in there.
left. 4 at home at the end.
Yeah.
2 on tour and Bulls on Loftus, so 7.
7. Like, chat us through the last 2 weeks. It's been a difficult season, but like optimistic to get through.
No, I think we said now earlier, I mean, that Bulls game could have gone our way.
Yeah.
And the Lions game, obviously the deficit in score was a bit bigger, but if you watch at the stats and you watch the way we played, it's small stuff that just don't go our way. And I think as soon as that changes, I mean, that's 2 potential wins. I know you can't speak like that, because it sounds like excuses, but
you can though,
potentially it's like 2 wins,
Yeah.
and then we at a whole different like place on the log, whatever. The focus is obviously now on what can we do in the future, can we do better. If we win the Bulls and Loftus, then again I think we in a much better place.
Yeah.
Top 8, top 7, whatever it might be. And then we've got a few other games that's also like, which I think on tour, not the hardest tour, compared to tours we've been on. And then the last 4 is at home. Hopefully we can change our home like record around again. But for us, I think it's just going for the next game now, focusing on bulls, and because our runway is getting shorter. Somewhere that stuff needs to go away. I think if that happens, like everything is just going to fall into place.
Like you say, like the runway is getting shorter, but I also think like because that runway is getting shorter, you almost have a sweet spot to peak in. So it's like if I think,
in our first season, it also didn't go well at the start. Second season, I can't luckily remember where it was like.
It wasn't great either. Like we haven't started very well.
But if we have to peak, it's now. So
So even like obviously you want to start winning. So like if you can grind 3 wins, but then peak at home going into when everyone sort of's back.
So no, we like positive. We know what we need to do. But it just must start happening, and I'm pretty sure if that small bounce of the ball just maybe go away, then it's a different result. It's 2 wins, and we're in a whole different like mindset place.
Your world's different then. Which is nice.
It's funny if you win, everything is going proper, but as soon as you lose, then
and very little changes right between the two. Like when you lose and when you win in. Pretty much all those processes.
You look into stuff you never would have looked into, but now you lose. Now you like focus on different stuff. But it's also you must try and actually have that same mindset while you're winning. And look at that small stuff, even though you're getting the result. But
But optimistic for the rest of the season.
100%.
Funny enough, I am too as a fan. Like I think, and a lot of guys are. So like I think guys know sort of the players that we have. It's like you just
small
need
clicks,
to click.
Small clicks
just like take one game and then go, okay, we're on here. That's exciting. Paul, thanks very much, bro. I appreciate it.
Thanks, Robbie. Flip. It was
really nice to chat to you. It's been a long time coming. I'll stop harassing you.
Please.
Unfortunately, you can take that with a restraining order away, bro. It'll be nice to be around the Stormers camp again. But thanks very much, bro. It was really nice to hear your story, and I'm sure we'll catch up again soon with.
We'll get each other. I think it's March when Oakdale and then we'll get a post-match reaction or something on it.
Well, I don't want to get you in tears on camera, but
don't worry about that.
No,
don't worry about that.
I agree. I think it might be the latter. But thanks very much. I appreciate it, and we'll catch up soon.
Lekker. Thanks, Robbie.
Thanks.